A very good evening to all the dignitaries on the dais and our distinguished audience. Thank you for the very kind invitation and the very kind words. I would principally like to talk about a couple of things. I want to begin by first of all saying I don't think any woman is alone on the journey. Everybody knows about the famous adage that behind every successful man there is a woman. I believe behind every successful woman there's a whole family. My lovely family is here today, my parents, my in-laws, my husband, my brother. So I'm sure every lady here would agree that it's only with the support of a family that we're able to make any progress. The other thing is something I'm really passionate about, that's women's health. We hold the very ignominious distinction of being the world's capital for deaths due to cervical cancer. About 60,000 deaths a year. So the maximum number of deaths due to cervical cancer happen in India. And every 8 minutes, there's a woman dying of cervical cancer. Similarly with breast cancer, about 90,000 women a year die of breast cancer in our country. And the third leading cause of death in young women is maternal mortality. Just last week, we lost a very beautiful wife of one of our young colleagues to she died on the table during a cesarean section. She just led to death. So these are the three things I really want to talk about. All three are preventable, particularly cervical cancer. World over, they have very efficient and successful cervical screening programs. And world over, they have remarkably reduced the deaths due to cervical cancer. But unfortunately, given the way our country is progressing, we do not have an organized program for cervical cancer screening. Similarly with breast cancer, every second woman who's diagnosed with breast cancer dies early of breast cancer. And also even with maternal mortality, for every 1 lakh live births, we have 97 women dying in childbirth. So these are all really very disheartening figures. From our side, I am a pathologist by training and we have been working principally with tissue diagnosis, but we are also now foraying into technology and we are doing our very best to work with technology and artificial intelligence and come up with solutions for all these three. We are trying to design an automated screening tool for cervical cancer detection. We are working on digital x-rays for breast cancer detection. We are also thinking of coming up with an ultrasound AI-analyzed project for reducing maternal mortality. So would really like the support of everybody here with regard to all these projects. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinay. మరి నిజంగా శతాబ్దాలు నడుస్తున్న క్యాన్సర్కి పూర్తి స్థాయి వైద్య